My name is Donnie Dye. I'm the VP of Strategic Partnerships at Simpli.fi. So we believe that every product you sell to a local advertiser should reflect your own properties. They should be compelling, they should be profitable, they should be proprietary, and there's one more right here. They should be customized. So that also leads us to our second value, which is this. You need to stop reselling. You need less products, and you need more innovation. So, regardless of if you use Simplify or not, I would encourage you to take this mantra forward, even if you use a product that's not us. And so everything from this point on is just another version of this story. Simplify is a platform that allows you to buy impressions across the rest of the internet, whether those impressions be display-based, whether they be mobile, whether they be video, or on Facebook. And the good news is that we're having a lot of success with it. Over the last 12 months, we've signed up over 200 publishers and ad networks. The reason that they use us is really two reasons. One, we're flexible. We have APIs, we have a self-service UI, we also have a full-service managed service model as well. We also have strategists on staff, we have sales trainers on staff. We partner with you at the deepest levels to make sure that you don't just have another product that sits in the bag, but a product that actually gets sold. So, the other reason they use us is because we're the only platform on the planet that allows people to interact with what we refer to as unstructured data, which I'm sure all of you are saying, finally, right? Most of you are saying this, right? What is unstructured data? Well, simply put, unstructured data is the data that people use to create audiences. It's the person who types into a keyboard, certified used Hondas. It's the person who's reading content specifically about, should I hire a family attorney? It's combining pieces of data, such as recency, so that when someone looks at, did they search on this piece of data 2 seconds ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago? And then lastly, it's the location of that data. Where is that person sitting at that time? Whether that be local, down even to the seat that you're sitting in today. Unfortunately, most companies really struggle with taking this level of data, this level of granularity of data, and bringing it to a medium platform like RTV. I don't know if you guys are familiar with real-time bidding, those types of things, because all of that action happens in 100 milliseconds. And so what other companies have done over and over again is they take the most powerful part of the internet and they package it into what we refer to as a segment or an audience. The problem there is as soon as they do that, they instantly lose the ability to see what's inside that box, to optimize against individual elements of data. Now, by the way, some of these audiences have some really cool names. Some of them are urban soccer moms. There's another one that hungry convention attendees, even used car intenders, things like that. The challenge, though, is that as soon as you put it into this space, it becomes incredibly difficult to optimize. Algorithms that work with segmented data have the ability to optimize everything except for the audience, which in the end, isn't that the most important part? And in local, this is incredibly important because what ends up happening is the good data and the bad data are treated the same. And for someone that has a smaller budget, they just can't afford to waste those impressions on data that doesn't matter or is irrelevant or is not performing. In fact, we would argue that in segments of data, you're overpaying for things that you don't need, and you're not buying enough of things that's really working. But the problem is, in this type of scenario, it's impossible to see which is which. At Simplify, we allow you to see inside the box, to create custom audiences on the fly. Our over 200 partners today that work with us, the reason they use us is because they can create these audiences that are just as proprietary as their own properties. And not to mention, we work with you to build out these customized proprietary products, and then we help you automate them. We have a partner today that has just under 5,000 campaigns live in our system every month, and they have 2 people on staff managing them. In addition to that, we allow you to have fully transparent reporting. So because we're able to see the audience data, we just show you the audience data. So now you can actually have legitimate insights where before you weren't able to. And then last but not least, when you have this type of solution, it allows you to deliver a programmatic performance that you can actually see. Your reps can walk in with integrity and say, these are the 5 things we learned about targeting this audience. And it's actual audience data, not rolled up averages, not single line summaries of what you've been targeting. We can say we targeted 4,000 impressions directly around people that searched for certified used Honda, and this is how it performed. It almost sounds like search, right? In addition to that, if you have properties of value, you can bring those into our system. So offline, online data, we can turn it into a digital audience and tell you more about that audience than you've ever learned before. In addition, if you want to maximize yield, if you want to take that same data and apply it across your own sites, we can do that as well. And by the way, we don't charge you for it. Thirdly, extend reach. Never say no to an advertiser again, because at the end of the day, we're bringing you the rest of the internet all rolled up into one. Or said differently, it's time to stop reselling. It's time to start innovating. It's time to simplify. Thank you for your time.